Welcome to the channel. Today, Rifle Gunner, I have Keystone's mini Mosin-Nagant. Now this is not going to be a full review. I don't have an actual Mosin-Nagant, and I'm by far any type of expert on that particular firearm. So if you're looking for an in-depth review and comparison between this rifle and Mosin-Nagant, then the best place to look for that would be on Forgotten Firearms. Anyways, so what we're going to do today is I'm going to plink away with this rifle and give you my thoughts and opinions on it. But first, I'll bring it into the camera nice and close so you can get a nice close-up view. All right, let's get started. I'm going to start off at the 50-meter pistol range. It's a steel range, so it's a nice range to plink at. Hearing the nice tings off the steel targets. The Mosin-Nagant is chambered in 22 LR, and I'm going to use a couple different ammunitions today. The first one I'm going to start off with is CCI Standard Velocity. Now the targets on this particular range start off at around 13 meters, with the intermediary targets between 16 and 30 meters, and then the targets at the back are right around 50 meters, plus or minus. This rifle, not only is it chambered in 22 LR, but it only holds one round. And this is what they refer to as either a chipmunk rifle or a cricket. So it's just a really tiny rifle. And in fact, when I first bought this rifle, it was because my oldest daughter was pregnant with my first grandchild. And the intent of having this rifle was to someday take my grandchild out to the range. And it's really small and tiny, easy for a younger person to manipulate. And it only has one round in the chamber. So it's a bit safer than having, a full mag. Not that I wouldn't be right next to him. His mother would shoot me if anything happened. So let's start off at the closer targets, which are at about 13 meters. And before I start, get my ear pro on. I must say that for some of my size, shooting a cricket or what is it, chipmunk rifle or whatever they want to call it, this is really small to try and hold. Getting it into my shoulder's no issue, but getting down on the gun low enough to be able to use the iron sights, it's a bit more challenging than it would be with a full-sized rifle. However, that's not the intent of this rifle. Loading this rifle for me is a bit of a challenge. I have fairly, good size, large hands. For a dude, I'm sure there's people out there with far larger hands than me, but if you look when the bolt's back, there's not a lot of room in the action to get your finger in there to load a round. So if you have small fingers, it's definitely much easier to get your 22 rounds in there. Next, I'm going to try shooting these targets just one-handed and see how that goes. Next, I'm going to push out to the intermediate and furthest targets, so they'll be from roughly 16 to 50 meters away. I'll still be shooting the CCI standard velocity. So really no issues shooting from 16 to 50 meters away. So next we're going to switch to CCI quiet. With this a bolt action rifle, there'll be no issues using this ammunition like there would be if it was a semi-auto rifle. And for this, I'm going to try and see if I can shoot one-handed at 50 meters, see how good that goes. Missed that one. Sounds like I hit it that last shot. However, with my ear pro on, it's hard to tell. I have had a couple cups of coffee this morning, so I am a little bit shaky, so let's see if I can do that again. Nope, missed that one. A little harder to shoot one-handed with this little rifle at 50 meters. There, got it again. I was starting to think that that second shot that hit was actually just beginner's luck. Okay, let's try some different types of ammunition. As far as recoil impulse goes, so far there's virtually no recoil. If anything, there's like a tiny gentle push back with the rifle. Really nothing even noteworthy, especially with the CCI quiet. The next ammunition I'm going to be using is the 22 long rifle AR Tactical. Now this ammo is moving a little faster at 1200 feet per second. Let's see how this goes. Definitely much snappier ammunition. Not really changing much for recoil, but you're easily hearing the impact of the round on the steel plates. So let's move on to CCI Stinger. How fast is this going? 1640 feet per second. So there's the CCI Stinger. Black fives are a bit of a pain today. So we'll try a few rounds of that. Okay, so no real issues amongst the 4 ammunitions. Actually, there is no issues. It runs all 4 of them just fine. And as you can probably hear in the audio, at least hopefully you can hear, because for some reason a gun firing and things like that isn't quite as loud on camera as it is on the range. I'm not quite sure. Maybe some science nerd out there that knows why, and if you do, let me know in the comment section below. But no issues. And actually, this is my first time firing this rifle. I never even took it out of the plastic wrapping when I got it. Like I said, I intended to shoot this with my grandchildren when they got a bit older. But I thought I'd bring it out today and show all you folks. So we're going to move to the 100-meter range and see if I can plink at targets 100 meters away with this little rifle. Okay, so I'm here at the 100-meter range, and downrange there's 2 red steel plates, and I have my other camera zoomed in as close as possible so you can see them if I hit them. And I'm going to attempt to hit them with all 4 types of ammo again. I'll let you know what one I'm shooting with. I have a gun rest, probably a bit of overkill for this little thing. I'm going to give her a go. So first up is going to be 22 standard velocity, and I forgot to mention the speed. It's a 40 grain bullet at 1,070 feet per second, so it's slower than the AR Tactical and the Stinger, but definitely a lot faster than the CCI Quiet. I don't even know if I hit that. It doesn't look like it's moving at all. I have to see the video footage. At this distance, these iron sights are pretty much taking up the entire target in the sight picture. I saw dust there. Definitely missed that one. The screen on my other camera is so tiny, it's hard to tell on there. I'll have to wait till I get home and transfer the footage to my computer to tell. We're going to try CCI Quiet. Now this one is another 40 grain round, and it's traveling at a roughly 710 feet per second. Definitely gonna have to change my my hold for this one. Iron sights on this are not that great for hitting a I think it's a 6-inch steel plate, maybe a 12. I think it's a 6. I think I saw dust with that round. No, saw dust there. I'm shooting high. Still missing. Well, either way, I'm going to switch ammunitions think I might have better luck with a faster moving round. Easier to tell if I hit. So the next one is going to be the AR Tactical again, and it's a 40 grain bullet traveling at 1200 feet per second. Let's give this a go. These sights really are obscuring the target at that distance. Loading this rifle with big fingers is definitely not conducive to making it easy. Nope. All right. I'm going to switch over to CCI Stingers. That's a 32 grain bullet traveling at 640 feet per second. And I'm going to do my best to hit that, that steel plate I haven't determined. It's hard to get a good cheek weld on this. I'm going to do it right. Don't see the dust. Might have done it. So that's it for shooting the mini Mosin today. So what did I think of this little rifle? And little it is. Well, shooting out to 50 meters, I found no issues. Seemed to be perfectly accurate. Even one-handed, I was able to get off some shots at 50 meters. Out to 100, a little more challenging. You know, trying to get a decent cheek weld down here so that I can get a good sight picture. Proved to be difficult, but you know, I am an adult. This isn't really designed for, you know, an adult to shoot comfortably and accurately. And again, this is my first time shooting this rifle because I bought it to go to the range with my grandkids when they get a little older. I only have one right now. He's turning 4 this month, so maybe in a year or two his mom will let me bring him out here, and this would be the perfect little gun to teach him firearm safety and how to shoot and start instilling those principles in there so he has respect for firearms and understands that they can be dangerous. Also, I've started a Facebook page for this channel, so please check that out. Link in the description below. I'll be uploading content related to the channel, little sneak peeks of videos to come, or anything I'm doing in between videos that's channel related. Got an airsoft match coming up. I'm new to airsoft, brand new. So I don't know how that's going to go. I'm going to try recording that. Maybe I'll put some of that content up as well. Anyways, I really appreciate you watching this video. Right now, the best way to help the channel is by liking, commenting, and subscribing. Also, I really do enjoy reading and responding to your comments. Thanks for watching. Get out there and get good.